Welcome back to the James Ramblin Reviews channel, whatever you want to call it. Tonight, whenever you're watching this, I am trying to record this again, and this should be the right version this time, because this is New Zealand 1, Egypt 3, and you might be thinking to yourself, why am I talking about New Zealand when they've just lost and all of that stuff? But I am someone that experienced New Zealand. I have the scarf of the Silver Fern right here, right now, and I did actually stay up and watch this game till 4 in the morning. I have family in New Zealand. I was there for a good while, almost 7 years. There was reasons why I had to go back to Scotland, all of that. I don't need to know all that, but I just had a really good time in New Zealand. I even built this channel when I was in New Zealand. I built the channel, the James Ramblin Show, and then it turned into just James Ramblin Reviews. But New Zealand has made a large impact on my life for a while because I stayed there for 7 years, and so because of that, and seeing how they did, how New Zealand have always been at the top of their game in the rugby, they are good at cricket as well. But to see them, New Zealand, venture off into football, it's nice to see it. It's really nice to see because I know the All Blacks are decent, but to see the All Whites too finally finding their flow, because this is the first World Cup for New Zealand, Football World Cup for New Zealand since 2010 when Spain won it. So really good to see New Zealand back in the competition, and the way they played against Iran, Elijah Justin, his goals and all of that, outstanding for Motherwell last year. The Scottish side in the Scottish Premiership, the Scottish team in the Scottish Premiership were Motherwell were absolutely outstanding, refreshing, all of that. I I was just in awe watching some of those games of football when I heard about it down here in Scotland, and what that was, what that meant for that sort of title race and things, and it was interesting. So I'll say that about Elijah Just, right? And I will say that New Zealand remind me of, I want to be honest here, that New Zealand remind me of a football team where they start off the first 45 at the top of their game, but then they let the opponent come right back into it, because obviously there is that different style of experience for New Zealand, as they've not been in the World Cup for almost fifth, was it six, since 2010. So you could say that New Zealand aren't a perfect team to watch, but to see them actually score goals, put the ball back in to the backside of the net and things, was good to see from them, to show the passion, to know that they can still sing that national anthem, to know that they can do everything on the world stage and give it their all. Amazing stuff. So I'll say all of that about this. And so yeah, it is looking like it's squeaky bum time for New Zealand as well. The pressure is on, is what I mean, for us as my second home, because I used to live there. I just hope New Zealand get a result against Belgium, because look at Belgium. Absolutely atrocious, isn't it? Look at that. Look at that. Like, zero goal difference. I know we've got -2 goal difference, but the fact that Belgium have only just had two draws, and Egypt are the only team to beat seeming winning this group. It was always going to be a tough game for New Zealand, but fingers crossed for the game where we are going to face Belgium at 4 a.m. and I'm probably going to set myself up for a nap before that game on the Friday night. So So yeah, it's all to play for. Overall, I'll give the game. If I'm talking about if I was to say the first half, right, give it a 9.5 out of 10 for New Zealand. The way they take the ball off Egypt, the way they score the goal, the way they compose themselves and get the job done was amazing. But the second half felt like it went from 9.5 out of 10 down to like maybe 7 out of 10. It just, you could tell that there was something different about the next 45 minutes and the stoppage time. But New Zealand did everything they could with the resources that they had, and Darren Baisley is still at the wheel. So no matter what happens, I'm still back in New Zealand. I'm still back in the All Whites despite the results. So hope you enjoyed this review. Stay tuned for more like this one, and ooh ah, slice of heaven with you. Do 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 do. That is always good in the New Zealand matches when they score the goals. So see you after, eh? Hope you enjoyed the video. New Zealand forever. That was my New Zealand accent, and I remember how to do the Kiwi accent. So yeah, patriotism, passion is everything in football. Goodbye.